So I was married in 1997, and the red flags started after my children were born. I thought that I found the right guy. I, went through, got married, got engaged very quickly. Was dating him for a year, got engaged, and then got married a year later. After that, we had our kids, and everything was going fine. And I believe the red flags started when I became a stay-at-home mom and when the control started taking over.
Domestic violence and gun violence are linked. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have experienced physical violence by an intimate partner, and around 4.5 million women in the U.S. have been threatened with a firearm. The presence of a firearm in a domestic violence situation increases the risk of homicide by 500%.
One of the hardest things about being a victim of domestic violence is that your abuser, if they are smart, is going to cut you off from your friends and your family. If you've got somebody that is talking down to you or is telling you things about your body or things about the way that you're dressing, things like that, those are also warning signs, right?
Some of the warning signs of an abuser in a relationship is based on control. They will do anything and everything to keep their partner in the relationship. Some of these warning signs are jealousy, possessiveness, sabotage, and verbal physical abuse.
So I had to stay home as a stay-at-home mom, not by choice. It kind of happened with my job. We discussed it, but then money, finances, usually that is where it starts. I was given a certain amount of money I could spend. I wasn't allowed to open the garage door with the remote. I was not able to really go out. I never really saw my friends as much. I wasn't able to work. He didn't want me out of the home.
I think one of the craziest questions we ask is like, why don't you leave? And that just shows a total lack of understanding about the dynamics of domestic violence.
The tipping point actually was when I was around my family and friends, and they just saw a different side of me. They saw how he was treating me. I just said enough is enough, and happiness is so much more than money, and being, in a sound marriage. You don't ever want to stay in something that you do not feel yourself. You always want to make sure you put your best foot forward in everything you do, and if that person isn't bringing you joy every single day, you should not be with them.
Most people tend to forget about the mental and emotional impacts that domestic violence can have on a victim. The physical impacts are things we can see, such as bruises and broken bones, but there are also mental and emotional impacts such as anxiety, depression, PTSD, as well as not being able to trust anyone and feeling unworthy of having another partner. Women in Transition is a resource for domestic violence victims where they have a safe space to get the help they need. I spoke with Irene Brantley, who is the current interim executive director at Women in Transition.
So as program director, I am responsible for all of our direct service component, which is our telephone counseling, our individual counseling, our therapy, and then also our external component, which is our community education program and our outreach and our volunteer program.
Women in Transition offers a space where women can express themselves through group and individual therapy, as well as empowering workshops.
We've been around for 50 years, so I can tell you that staying relevant is really important. Always being in the position to understand that our clients and our callers are the ones who are driving the bus in their life. So we're not here to do their life over, fix them, or do anything. We're here to help them identify and maintain a safety plan, and also to be by their side as they're navigating whatever it is that they want to achieve in terms of their goal.
Women in Transition have been helping women in the Philadelphia area since 1971. They strive to empower women so that they have the knowledge, support, and ability to thrive beyond domestic violence.